KLEK 102.5 FM.
KLEK 102.5 FM. Good morning to you. Once again, it is Wednesday, September 27th, 2017. It's 8:22 p.m. and we have a very special segment that we're doing this morning. We have Dr. C.W. Campbell of the Arkansas Black Business Consortium. He's joining us in the studio today, and he's going to talk to us today about an event that is going to take place this Saturday at the Hilton Garden Inn. It is the Black Business Expo 2017. The theme is Diversity Works. It's going to start at 8 o'clock a.m. It's going to last until 3 o'clock p.m. The event is free to the public, and we're just going to looking at the flyer to tell you some of the things that they got going on. There'll be the opportunity to promote specials and events for all businesses. Even though this is the Black Business Consortium, it is open to all businesses as well as churches, nonprofits, community organizations, contractors, plumbers, electricians, mechanics, beauticians, barbers, daycare centers, babysitters, lodges, fraternities, sororities, musicians, music groups, comedians, doctors, lawyers, pretty much anybody. Anybody can get in on this. And also we have some people who will do going to have exhibitions and sponsors, which is the Arkansas Sentinel, Arkansas State University, Walmart, Cool Cuts, NEA Baptist Hospital, United Way, Bancorp South, the Beck Pride Center, Arkansas Business Development Center, and Mitchell Money Management. In addition, there will be a medical careers forum that's going to start at 8 a.m. with breakfast from 8:15 to 8:50 a.m. Then they're going to have a forum with question and answers from 8:55 to 9:50 a.m. And they're going to and the price on that is $10 for 2 youth grades 1 through 12 will eat free. And then we got a couple seminars. The first one is things you should know before starting a business, and that's going to be hosted by Laura Miller, director of the ASB and TDC. And the second seminar is financial management, and that is going to be provided by Mrs. Beverly Riley. So, how you doing today, Dr. Campbell?
I'm doing fine. Good morning, Brother Maestro. And to all of you in the radio listening audience, this is another day that the Lord has made, and I am rejoicing and glad within it. We thank God foremost, and we also thank KLEK for the privilege to be here this morning.
All right, so Dr. Campbell, let's kind of start with a little background about the Arkansas Black Business Consortium. How did it come into being, and what is the goal of the Black Business Consortium?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I served as 7 years as the State Director of Home Missions for the Consolidated Missionary Baptist State Convention of Arkansas. And economic empowerment as well as education and natural disaster were included in the 12 ministries for which I was responsible for to help churches to move outside of the four walls of the local church. So the Black Business Expo is an extension of the economic empowerment ministry that we had that I was in charge of for 7 years for the convention. So the event is not only for consumers, but it's also for employers. And what we want to do is help people to become employers as well as consumers.
And of course, I think some of these seminars that you're putting on are going to assist with that endeavor, such as the things you should know before starting a business and financial management. Obviously, both of those are very important for not just the current entrepreneur, but future and aspiring entrepreneurs as well. So how does that tie into the mission of the Arkansas Black Business Consortium?
Well, the Jonesboro Sun was generous enough to publish a letter that I had sent to the editor, and in it we said that for every 100 people who are in business, there are 1,000 people, black, white, Hispanic, whoever, that wants to go into business but don't know how. And that is the purpose of the Arkansas Black Business Consortium. We don't care about race, we don't care about economic standing, we don't care about your educational level. Anybody can go into business, but you need to know how to do that. And that's what both of these seminars are about. The first one is things you should know before starting a business. You learn a lot after you start the business, but by that time you've used up all of your money. The second one, of course, is financial management. You need to keep your family budget and your business budget separate. They should not be in the same account. They need to remain separate. And that is one of the most critical things that most business owners get in trouble with.
And the Arkansas Black Business Consortium is a nonprofit organization, correct?
Correct. It is a 501c6.
Okay. Now, I know a lot of people are familiar with 501c3s, but what is the difference between a 501c3 and a 501c6 nonprofit organization?
A 501c3, for example, would be a church. A 501c6, according to the IRS, is a business corporation. It is the same thing as a Chamber of Commerce. The Jonesboro Chamber of Commerce is not considered a church. It's considered a business entity that is about helping businesses to grow. So it has a 501c6 status. It is not continued as a for-profit business.
Okay, let's kind of get a little bit more back into the event this Saturday. Once again, it is the Arkansas Black Business Consortium Black Business Expo 2017 this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Hilton Garden Inn. It is free to the public. The theme is Diversity Works, which Dr. Campbell talked upon earlier, that this event is open to anyone. Even though it is the Arkansas Black Business Consortium, it is open to all races, creeds, colors, nationalities, whatever you are, whoever you are, it is open to you. And I see on here about the Medical Careers Forum. Let's talk a little bit about that and what that'll entail.
Well, we're very concerned that too many of our youth are mesmerized by basketball, football, and singing. You know, the airways are flooded with that. But people don't understand that's not really to help those individuals. It's to help the producers. The producers are the ones that make the money, not the performers. And of course, if you get hurt, then what happens to the rest of your life? So what we want to do is to help people to look beyond basketball, football, and singing and see the medical profession as a viable option. I played college basketball at 16. Oh yes, I had dreams of going to the NBA, but I knew good well
you was gonna be LeBron.
I got hurt. Hey, what was I gonna do? So I invested more in my mind than I did in sports.
And that's certainly something that you want to do. Now, for those of you that do attend, there is going to be a $200 door prize that says you must be 18 years or older to register. The drawing is going to be at 2:30 p.m. And then let's see, I believe they got a couple other little goodies for the crowd as well. Of course, they've got the breakfast that's from 8:15 to 8:50 a.m. along with the forum with the question and answer session. With each paying adult of $10, 2 youth grades 1 through 12 eat free, so you'll get a chance to get you some food in your stomach, get some good information, and a chance to walk away with a little bit of money. And of course, also want everyone that attends the expo to stop by the different booths that will be available on the Arkansas Sentinel, Arkansas State, Walmart, Cool Cuts, NEA Baptist Hospital, United Way, Bancorp South, the Beck Pride Center, Arkansas Business Development Center, Mitchell Money Management, First National Bank, St. Bernard's Hospital. So definitely got a lot here. Now, are you still accepting booths if anybody else may want to get a booth or register at the last moment?
Yes, we are.
And what is the information if anybody would want to register and any registration fee?
The registration fee, I will negotiate with you. If you are a nonprofit organization, it will be less than $75. But if you are a for-profit organization, it will be $75. And
just go up from there depending on the size of your business, because you have your
we don't.
Or it's just flat rate.
It's just a flat rate, $75 for businesses. But for nonprofits, I am about helping people who are trying to help other people.
Okay.
If based on what you're doing, I'll let you have a booth free.
Hey,
because you're trying to help people.
And again,
that's what we're about.
And again, this isn't open to not just businesses, but churches, fraternities, sororities, individuals, school groups, college organizations, Hispanic businesses, pretty much, like I said, anybody.
Right. The reality is you cannot do things by yourself. You have to work with other people. And that's what we want people to understand. The best way to get ahead is to hold the hands of somebody else.
Okay. And what are some future events that the Arkansas Black Business Consortium has planned? Obviously, this is your first expo under this name, but you said that you're not going to stop there. So what are some future plans that people can look forward to? And maybe even possibly something maybe specifically tailored toward the youth. We talked earlier about, and you mentioned about how so many have aspirations of being famous, but didn't everybody make it there? And some people that do make it, they crash and burn. Well, so could there be a future event, something that would just hone in to mold those children?
Well, one of the things that we tried to get churches to do was to become sanctuaries. While I pastored in North Carolina, I was in Scotland County, which had the highest pregnancy rate in the state of North Carolina because both parents worked. So girls would get pregnant between 3 o'clock and 6 because the parents weren't at home. Well, if those kids had opportunities to go to churches that would be sanctuaries for them, then they would not be exposed to all of the other things that they come in contact with. And we hope to work with churches that they might be able to do that. We also will have different events sponsored by the organization. But I do want to say we're also submitting a proposal to the Advertising and Promotion Committee to have a Pan-African Festival International, which would include all of the African countries, Jamaica, the Caribbean, and Puerto Rico, in terms of having a big festival here in Jonesboro. So whether that materializes or not, we do not know, but we are submitting the proposal this coming Friday.
Well, and of course, we'll keep you updated as that goes along. Okay, so Dr. Campbell, what if a person wants to join the Arkansas Black Business Consortium? What would they have to do, and what benefits would they get from becoming a member? Because there may be some people out there that are listening who may have an interest in what you are doing and may actually want to become a part of it.
Right. Well, like any organization, let me back up and say this: the Arkansas Black Business Organization is similar in terms of structure, like the NAACP. So we have.
So there'll be chapters.
No. Like the NAACP at the national level. Mm-hmm. So we operate at the state level. So cities can have their own Arkansas Black Business Consortium, whatever the name of that city is. Every college and every university can have theirs as well. We do have the Arkansas Black Business Consortium, a state, which is a group of students. And I am the advisor for this particular one that's in operation now. So through those, people learn how to work together, and we hope to enable people to think, because exporting is a great opportunity to make monies, and that's one of the primary reasons we are having the Pan-African event, or hoping to have the Pan-African event, so people can export all of our goods to not just to Africa, but to other countries across the world. And that is not bad money at all.
No, sir, it isn't. All right, let me go ahead. For those of you who just tuned in, we are speaking with Dr. C.W. Campbell. He is the founder of the Arkansas Black...
No, I'm a co-founder.
Co-founder and okay, of the Arkansas Black Business Consortium. They are going to host the Black Business Expo 2017 this Saturday from 8 o'clock a.m. until 3 o'clock p.m. It is free to the public. The theme is Diversity Works. Everyone is invited. It's going to be at the Hilton Garden Inn, which is located at 2840 South Caraway Road in Jonesboro. There will be a $200 door prize. Must be 18 or older to register. The drawing is at 2:30 p.m. They're going to have several exhibitors such as the Arkansas Sentinel, Arkansas State, Walmart, Cool Cuts, NEA Baptist Hospital, United Way, Bancorp South, Beck Pride Center, Arkansas Business Development Center, and Mitchell Money Management. There will be opportunities to promote specials and events from any kind of business, no matter what your race, creed, color is. There is going to be a medical careers forum at 8 o'clock with breakfast from 8:15 to 8:50. The question and answer form will be from 8:55 to 9:50. Each paying an adult of $10. 2 youth can eat free. And then there are going to be 2 seminars for business. One is things you should know before starting a business, and 2 financial management. Excuse me. Dr. Campbell, we have 90 seconds left. So anything that you would just like to say about this event or about the Black Business Consortium that we didn't cover?
I do want to say that I appreciate the opportunity to be on KLEK and to work with this station, as well as with all of the other people within this community. That has not been said, but that is evident in the multiplicity of not only people who have booths, but also our sponsors. And so we thank all of those individuals who have helped to make this event possible. I do want to say that Brother Bernard Cobbs is a co-founder, as well as Sister Alicia Johnson is a co-founder of the Arkansas Black Business Consortium.
All right, Dr. Campbell, we want to thank you for stopping by the studio. Once again, Arkansas Black Business Consortium Black Business Expo 2017 this Saturday, Hilton Garden Inn, 2840 South Carraway Road, 8 o'clock a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. The theme is Diversity Works, $200 door prize, business seminars, medical careers forum, and lots of others. 25 seconds.
You do not have to be present to win, but you do have to come to the expo in order to register.
All right, so you got to register. All right, Dr. Campbell, thank you for stopping by. Stay tuned for the top of the hour with Quabila Jones. We'll have community conversations. This is Kate, LEK, on the 2.5 FM.